You ever try to leave someone who still feel like your favorite hoodie? Worn out, torn up, but damn, it still smell like comfort. She kept telling herself, maybe this time it'll be different. But deep down, she knew she was stuck on a feeling, not a future. He didn't hit her. He ain't scream. But his silence? Loud enough to crush bones. He'd disappear emotionally and leave her wondering if she was asking for too much just by needing something real. That's the kind of hurt that don't leave bruises, just invisible scars. They had history, sure, but that don't mean it was healthy. Time together don't always equal growth. She was watering a love that never grew roots, hoping routine would turn into romance again. But it just kept dying in new ways. Every time she tried to leave, he'd say the right thing. A memory here, a you know I love you there, enough to make her second guess what she knew was truth. She wasn't staying for love anymore. She was staying because letting go meant admitting it was over, and she hated losing. He knew how to show up just when she was ready to walk. Never early, never consistent, just enough to reset her heartbreak clock. It was toxic, but wrapped in familiarity, like inhaling smoke when you've been cold too long. Her friends stopped saying, leave him. They knew she wouldn't until the pain outweighed the nostalgia. And that's the trap. Loving someone who knows how to be everything, just long enough to keep you from leaving. That's not love, baby. That's control. One morning, she looked in the mirror and couldn't recognize herself. The glow was gone, her edges weren't laid, and her smile? Tucked somewhere between I'm fine and I'm tired. That's when she knew. She had to leave before she forgot who she was. The day she left, she ain't make a scene. No screaming, no slamming doors, just a quiet decision with permanent weight. She packed her bag, grabbed her journal, and left the key on the table. Some exits don't need noise, just nerve. First night alone was the hardest. She kept reaching for her phone, kept looking at her door. Healing don't feel magical. It feels lonely at first, but peace slowly replaces pain if you let it. Days turned to weeks. She stopped crying at random songs, stopped blaming herself for his coldness. Her laugh came back, slowly, then fully. And one day, she walked past his block and didn't flinch. He hit her line months later. Just checking on you. She typed, then deleted. Some messages don't deserve replies. They deserve closure. And sometimes, silence is your healing talking. She ain't bitter. She's better. She finally learned that love ain't supposed to hurt all the time. That real love feels safe, not suspenseful. And that being alone is way better than being almost loved. She still misses the idea of him sometimes, but she never misses how she felt when she was with him. That's the difference. And that's how you know you grew. Familiar love is dangerous. It makes you stay when you should run. But baby, once you taste peace, chaos loses all flavor. She ain't ever going back. She ain't healed overnight, but she healed enough to leave. And that's the part nobody talks about. Not when you're strong, but when you're strong enough. If you've ever had to let go of a love that still felt good, but wasn't good for you, hit that subscribe. This is Street Love Stories, where the pain gets processed and the real gets respected.